Welcome to Intern Top 5, the podcast where us interns from Explora talk about a few of our 5 favorite things from a topic of our choice. I'm Xavier.
I'm Clarissa.
I'm Shaun.
And I'm Xavier again. Welcome to Intern Top 5.
Did you post that one or did you save it?
I posted it as...
Post it where?
As private.
What if I started cussing? Then you can't post it. Or you started,
I
you
definitely
cussed.
I can edit and I can beep it out.
It's fine. I know cuss. That's whatever.
I hate this room as it is. That's why I'm like, I'm not going back.
Hey, it would be
But I was
creepier
like,
if Stuffy
okay.
was back
Yeah,
there.
we should have
I
moved.
thought you guys were in him. I was like, that's
He
the
was
first
like,
place I
"Fuck,
checked.
Dave."
I first checked in there and there. I was like, okay, gotta get these out, clear it out, and then head to the corner.
That other spot would have been way better except the door was locked.
Mm-hmm. It would have been funny if we just left the room.
You guys
Right?
got locked out. I was thinking that for a second. I was like, maybe I'm just going crazy.
Just leave.
Okay. Let's...
Sequels. Let's do this.
This week, we're going to be doing our top 5 favorite sequels. And this includes sequels and prequels, if we have any prequels on our list. But it cannot be the original movie. Who wants to go first?
Bet. Top 5 sequels slash prequel. My list doesn't have any honorable mentions, and there are no prequels because those are confusing.
That's fair.
But for sequels, number 5, I don't know. It's kind of one I threw in there, but I really liked it. Ant-Man and the Wasp. That one was good. I kind of forgot about it until Clarissa mentioned it, but
Marvel movies.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was a really good one. I don't know. I liked it. It's better. I think personally it was better than Ant-Man itself.
I think
In
they
some
had
aspects.
some good aspects, yeah. The growing giant thing. Was that the first movie? No, that was the second movie they did
Yeah,
that in. 'Cause
and
they
then
did that
they
in
like
Civil
turned
War.
Hot Wheel cars
Mhm.
into real cars.
Yeah,
That was really cool too.
that was.
And the suitcase kept getting bigger and smaller and in random places. And then the big suit, like right there on the wall, and then the cops followed him and thought he was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he snuck away.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's 4. I mean, 4 is Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire.
Yes.
So you picked the 4th movie for your 4. Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice. Funny. Well, yeah, 4th one. I liked it. It was the only part I really liked was the whole Quidditch game. Is that what it's called?
Quidditch game.
What do they call it?
It is a Quidditch game, but I don't know if that's what you're trying to say.
What's the game they play with the ball and the brooms? And...
That's Quidditch,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's what you're trying to say.
What do you mean?
Because that's not that's not the big part
That's not
of...
a main
Goblet of
part at
Fire.
all.
Yeah, but that's the only place I liked about it.
You
You just ignored the Tri-Wizard tournament?
Cedric Diggory getting murdered.
Or are you talking about at the beginning when they're all in like the tent and
Yeah.
they're like watching the Quidditch game? That's what you liked?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I like that movie. Good movie. Anyway, moving on. 3.
I like the movie, but not anything in it.
Nah, I guess I'm getting it mixed up. I don't know. One of the Harry Potters is when it's like, oh, never mind. I'm thinking about the one with the dragons.
The dragons is.
That is the Tri-Wizard tournament.
Tri-Wizard tournament.
That's what I like.
That's number 4. Okay,
like
so
that
you like
one.
the dragons.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I confused myself.
Glad we got
Yeah.
that settled.
Incredibles 2
Incredibles
for
2.
spot 3.
Incredibles 2.
Yeah. Really good.
It was not.
You didn't like it?
I hated it.
I loved it.
I
I love watching little. What's his name? John?
Jack.
Jack. Him when he grows up and gets powers.
I really like it when he's in the ceiling and they have to give him cookies.
Oh.
To be fair,
Walk around the ceiling with cookies.
the reason I hated it was because the new superheroes that came in.
Oh.
I thought,
Okay, that's fair.
I thought they
Gotcha.
they sucked.
Okay.
They were pretty cool though, because they bring up different powers and stuff.
I guess, but I didn't like their design or their. They just felt very bland and like Man, new superheroes. Oops, they got turned into villains. Oh man, they're free again.
I liked them.
I didn't necessarily like the villain that they chose for it, but like, I'm not going to complain about getting a sequel because I think they did a good job with it, even if I didn't really like the villain they created.
I think that up until probably like the second time they teased the slave master, TV master, I
The
don't know.
drill thing? what?
Screen slaver.
There you go.
Screenslaver? Oh.
The villain, yeah.
You
The
know, like
made up villain.
when she caught the dude.
Yeah, Incredibles 2.
Incredibles
Good movie.
2, like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. The story was a little off after she caught the dude who was pretending to be a screenslaver. That's a whole nother rant, but I didn't like it.
The main thing was like them trying to get rid of heroes. That's the main plot, really. And then the heroes working together to like say, no, we're actually useful because of the times they like failed. They're like, we
Yeah.
don't need heroes anymore. Let's gather them up and kill them all.
Well, but when you simplify it down to that just sounds like the first movie. Because it was, no one liked the heroes, and then turns out heroes are important.
Maybe that's what they just have to struggle with all the time.
Anyway,
Hella hot in here.
it's so hot. I wonder if it's the lights.
It is, because
Yeah.
they won't turn off.
It's a shame.
I don't think they turn off again.
Floor's still shaking. Anyway.
Oh yeah, also they're taking off the...
They left the door.
They did. Okay, I'll close that. I'm trying to finish your list.
Okay. Number 2, Endgame. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. I know I say that about every movie. I like the movie, but this one, I really enjoyed it. The only and it's crazy that it's like more than 2 hours long. And it doesn't even feel like that because there's always so many things to focus on because then you're like connecting things to other things and like it all makes sense in the end, and I think it ended perfectly fine.
In the end game?
Okay,
In the
Endgame
Endgame.
is the one where like they all have the same battle together, right?
Yes.
What do you mean, right? Have you not seen it?
No, I've seen it, except I keep getting confused between Endgame and Infinity War,
Infinity War was just
Keep
a little like...
back and forth, because my parents get confused on it, so then they talk to me about it, and then I'm like, I don't know that was in that movie, but I guess, and then I get confused.
Game.
Infinity War was the one in Wakanda, that's where they battled.
Yeah.
And Endgame was out in a field? Ditch? What was that?
Oh yeah, they were actually...
They were in, like, ruins of a place, I think.
It was
Right?
Iron Man's... The place they first teleported into... It was Iron Man's property because they were...
Where
the
the
ship came
Avengers
where they
base in-
spawned back and they
Oh.
just started blasting their house and tore it to pieces to where it looks like
yeah.
level land.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What's his name?
Some
Thanos just like
destruction.
obliterated the whole property where the Avengers base was.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And you can't tell it, right? It's crazy.
They can't tell what it is when they're
That.
battling. It
But
just
then it
looks
becomes like
rubble.
5 other portals, and it's like Doctor Strange just gathering all these people from different parts of the world, and then boom.
Well, and a bunch of people keep coming from, like, the
Military.
9 realms, question mark?
Yeah.
Nine
Right? That's what
realms?
9? There's 9 of them?
There's 9 rounds.
I think there's 9 of them.
realms.
Because Thor opens up all that portals, or maybe
Oh yeah.
that guy with
Yeah,
the sword.
He gets
You know
the
what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
what's his
Sword.
name?
I don't know.
The
but
dude
he's
with the
great.
sword.
the eyeballs.
He
So
opens
good.
up all the portals because you see the
Oh yeah.
Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie.
The
Valkyrie?
Valkyrie with the
Valkyrie come
Pegasus
back. Mhm.
Sai. Pegasus.
I don't know how, because I thought they were all dead, but, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
the
because she
Valkyrie.
wasn't dead, right? The one
Yeah.
that shows up in that one Thor movie, Ragnarok?
But
Yep.
then didn't she
Ragnarok.
die on the ship when Thanos killed everyone in Infinity War?
Yeah, but didn't they reverse that
No,
before they?
I don't remember.
Thanos
that.
like just slaughtered them with a sword instead of with the
Well,
stone.
because Doctor Strange could literally just,
I don't know.
and then nothing would have happened.
I don't
guess
remember
so.
that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Eventually, they all come back. It's
The
fine.
beginning of Infinity War was weird. He
Yeah.
just killed everyone in Asgard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
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 All right. What's your number 1, Sean?
Number 1, Fast and Furious 7. I think that was on my top favorite
Another-
movies too.
You really
Another
like Fast and Furious, don't
movie,
you?
huh?
I really do.
Why
That's something I
7?
stuck with. Remember? Okay.
I mean, there's others.
Because the actor Paul.
Walker?
Yes. Paul Walker, when he dies. That's the last movie he was in until he dies.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
He's not in 8.
he died in like 2. I haven't seen past
Paul
3,
Walker.
so I thought.
Well, I guess I spoiled it.
No,
No, he doesn't die in the movie. Well, he does.
No, I
in
thought
real
he-
life and.
yeah, I
But you
thought
mean
he
like the
died in
actor
real
died?
life.
And also, they made a tribute to him on the back of the movie, which they didn't do to any of the other ones because he passed away.
Yeah.
So I have the 7
Mhm.
one where it has a tribute to him and like his
Okay.
favorite scenes. Like, yeah.
I swear I thought he died in Fast and Furious, or after they made Fast and Furious 2.
nope, 7. Yep.
It's nice.
All the rest are just like really stretching out the story. I don't know.
Uh,
I felt like it could have ended at 7 and they were chilling when they go their own ways.
yeah.
But then like come back again and go their own ways and come back again and it's like they're all changing their character and stuff. And there's a new person. But yeah, that's my list.
Okay.
Who would like to go next? Clarissa? Good job. I agree.
That's a good job.
Okay.
I agree.
So honorable mention is Incredibles 2. They did good. Like I said, I like the scene where Jack is in the who knows, and they carry around the cookies and like Jack cookie, Jack cookie, because he's all tired, you know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. But like, they also put a lot of detail into it, so I think their detail needs to be recognized. Like, they like literally drew every piece of hair instead of like chunk of hair. It was like individual hairs.
You're right.
So, I think they deserve to get praise for it, but also like,
Real good animation team, not so good storyboard team.
yeah, didn't really like Screenslaver, but you know, here we are. That's okay.
It's okay they died.
Coming in at number 5 is Toy Story 4.
What?
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
4?
Yeah, I really hate 3 with a passion. That's the one with the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
like it.
I agree.
Hate that one.
Teddy bear weird.
Real bad. But I think they did a good job with Toy Story 4, making it kind of the last one, you know? Because if I remember right, Toy Story 2 is when they're all in the box.
Yeah, that's they
Right.
need Jessie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I think out of all of them, other than the original, which obviously we can't pick because this is sequels, 4 was the best one. I also really liked Forky.
Oh,
Forky's
Forky.
funny.
Okay.
He's so funny.
Loved Forky.
Oh.
If you haven't seen them, go check out the Forky shorts because those are also hilarious.
Forky.
Coming in at number 4 is Finding Dory.
What? Dory?
Finding Dory.
Hmm.
I don't know. It was a journey for Dory, and I think that was that.
I
I also
don't
liked the
remember.
octopus.
I remember watching it. I remember a couple scenes from the marine aqua place that they were at.
Yeah.
With the squid.
Yeah. I
Or
remember the
what was he?
octopus.
The octopus,
He's an
sorry.
octopus, but she kept calling him a septopus because he only had 7 legs.
Oh, yeah.
Because he lost a leg. So she was like, he's an octopus. I mean, a septopus. I don't know. I kind of liked his character. The idea that, like, he's really grumpy, but he was also, like, willing to be there for his friend. You know what I mean? So there's that.
Yeah.
And then coming in at number 3 is the second Maleficent. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. Is it just Maleficent 2 or did it have a name?
I want to see 2.
Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know, the live action Maleficents they're nice. I appreciate them a lot more than I appreciate the animated Sleeping Beauty movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But to be fair, I also don't actually like this story of Sleeping Beauty because I've read the Brothers Grimm version and
Brothers what?
Grimm?
What's Grimm?
The Brothers Grimm. They're the people who initially wrote the stories and they're not.
They're like real dark.
Yeah, they're really bad. And then Disney got a hold of them and was like, we'll make them cute.
Oh.
Originally, they're
They're not good. Yeah. So I guess maybe it's because I just don't like the story of Sleeping Beauty, but I really liked how they made Maleficent a person instead of just like,
evil lady.
yeah, because I feel like they don't give their villains enough credit. I don't know how to put that better, but like, it's like their villains are just like, oh look, villain, instead of like, oh look, it's a person.
But they're
You know what I mean?
evil for a reason.
Yeah. So I kind of liked those movies. My number 2 is Logan, which is the sequel of Wolverine.
Is
Yeah.
that the sequel of Wolverine, or is it the sequel of X-Men 3?
It's a sequel of something, but it's about Wolverine.
That
But
whole universe.
That was, yeah, I'm a little confused as to why X-Men and Marvel characters both exist in the same universe, but not in the same universe. But, like, that's okay. But when I first watched Logan, I was watching it in a theater, and we were watching it, like, one of the big theaters, right? And it was the first time that theater had opened, their big theater, and they blew the speakers at the train scene, and everybody thought it was just quiet for suspense.
Oh.
Because it actually would have made sense for it to be quiet for suspense there.
Mm-hmm.
Just blew out the speakers.
That's
But
hilarious. Oh my god.
So
that
the
was
whole
a pretty
movie,
good movie.
the rest of the movie was silent?
no, somebody went and got a manager and was like, hey, can you fix this? And then they had to rewind the movie. I guess I didn't realize you could rewind a movie in a movie theater. I don't know what I thought.
Don't they have the giant tape thing?
That's what I thought.
I don't think
But I don't think that's a thing anymore.
What?
I think they do
I've
the
never
same
seen
thing that like
inside.
everybody else does, which is like a DVD player, but like
Yeah.
not a DVD player. You know what I mean?
I feel like there wouldn't be a real reason to have
The
roll
tapes
of
anymore.
tape.
Yeah.
Isn't it better graphics too now?
But they
Oh.
they rewinded it and started it with audio again at the train scene.
And they're like, oh, it's not supposed to be quiet.
It was really funny. Everyone was like, "It's just suspense," and I was like, "No, they straight up blew the speakers." And everyone was like, "They didn't blow the speakers. That can't happen." And I was like, "It did
It's
happen."
impossible.
It's impossible.
But yeah, and then my number 1 spot goes to Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, Harry Potter. Deathly Hallows is my favorite book. They're the best of the movies, I think, other than the first one. 2 was okay. 3 was okay. 4 makes me mad. And 5 and 6 are, in my opinion, done not as good as they could have been. So
Never seen any of them. Can't relate.
Wait, you haven't seen any?
you haven't seen any of the
Deathly
Harry Potter
Hallows?
movies,
Oh,
even
Deathly
though
Hallows.
4 is
Okay.
on your list.
Oh, I thought Deathly Hollow was like
Deathly Hallows is
the thing with that guy with
It's-
the pumpkin head.
No, that's Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, just kidding. I've
no,
seen all the
Deathly
Harry
Hallows
Potters.
is the 7th Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, that's too many.
But I like that one. I especially like the scene where, because they did an interview about it, but the scene where Hermione is pretending to be Bellatrix,
Oh yeah.
right? But it's really funny because in actuality, it's, what's her name? Emma Watson pretending to be Helena Bohemian Carter, who's pretending to be Hermione, who's pretending to be Bellatrix.
What the?
And so it's just this whole thing of like them pretending to be each other in like the most impossible ways possible. Because when Hermione is in Bellatrix's clothes, it's Hermione pretending to be Bellatrix.
But it's
When-
still her actor.
Yeah, and when Bellatrix is dressed up and is supposed to be Hermione, it's
Oh.
Bellatrix pretending to be Hermione pretending to be Bellatrix.
So they switch.
Yeah, because of Polyjuice Potion.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
Sounds familiar, but I can't grasp it.
But I really like the whole aspect of like the care that they put into like actually pretending to be each other, because I think it's really funny that one has to pretend to be the other pretending to be them. Cracks me up. So that would be my list. Xavier,
Would you like to
your
go
turn.
next?
I do want to go next. And I thought I had some honorable mentions. I don't.
Okay.
So I will start with my number 5 at Skyfall.
Isn't that Mission Impossible?
I don't know what that is.
007.
Oh.
It's James Bond.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Skyfall. Okay, I should have known that.
I've never seen any of this.
That's
James
good. Have you
Bond
seen the newest one?
4. No, it hasn't come out yet.
What's the newest one that has come out?
Skyfall. No,
oh.
no, not Skyfall.
The one where Billie Eilish is like the whole playlist?
No, yeah, that's the new one that hasn't come out yet.
What? Still? It's been like, what, shown like so long
They've
ago?
been they got shut down from.
Yeah, they got shut down,
Hurricane.
so then a bunch of movies didn't actually get released.
Oh.
Like the Black Widow movie was supposed to be released like last June. It's getting released this July? Question mark?
Oh.
Unsure.
Black
but-
Widow. That seems like a cool one. Wow, no one ever thought she would get her own movie, huh?
That's an example of a prequel.
Yeah, it is.
That's a prequel?
Mm-hmm.
Because, remember,
Because we've already met Black Widow, right?
Yeah.
and remember what happened to Black Widow in the last movie?
Oh.
Yeah. So this is
That's gonna be
before
sad.
everything. Before she's even part of.
Just like, what does they come out?
Avengers.
Iron Man 4?
Oh man.
No way. No, they covered his backstory in Iron Man 1.
Yeah, they did. They
That's
did.
funny.
God. But my number 4 is going to be Terminator 2.
What?
Which one's
that's
the
an old
second one?
It's the one...
There's a lot of them. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I don't remember them.
It's the one where...
The guy turns into
They
liquid
s-
metal.
Yeah, the liquid metal guy, and they send back Arnold, but Arnold's a good guy now, and he meets up with,
That guy.
Like,
What's
is that
his
the
name?
one that they released like 2 years ago?
no, that was 4.
That was 4.
No
Okay,
one
well
liked
now
4.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I've seen the
Terminator's
first one.
old.
I think I've seen the first one and the fourth one. I don't think I've seen the other ones.
Terminator 2 is like the classic, everyone's favorite Terminator. Terminator 1 was good, but Terminator 2, everyone likes that.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yeah.
Oh,
Let me
I
see, Sean.
see.
I don't know that I've
He
seen
has a
this.
shotgun,
Yeah.
and he's not a robot yet. I guess.
No, he's a robot.
Well, he's not exposed.
It's
I feel
it's,
like I haven't seen this.
the future.
I don't think I've seen that.
I don't. What's the important dude's name?
That's the guy that turns into the molten
Important
metal guy.
Yes.
What important dude?
The
Her son?
yeah. What's her son's name?
Whose son?
The lady from the
lady
first
from
one.
Terminator.
She's got a son
What?
that comes back to save her.
That's the important prophecy guy.
Yeah. And he just tells her that he's there to help her out, but actually she told him to go save her. Or I guess maybe he
No,
did it on his
Sarah
own to
Connor?
suit his mom.
No, Sarah
No,
Connor's son.
what's her son?
John Connor?
John Connor.
John Connor.
John Connor. Yes.
John Connor sends Arnold back to the past to save young John Connor because the Terminators sent a different Terminator to attack him in the past. That's what
That
Terminator
sounds
2
wild.
is. Yes.
That movie's very complicated.
It gets complicated when you introduce time travel into any movie.
Like Back to
Of
the
course.
Future. Ooh. That's
Speaking
That
of
was the
which,
second one.
my
And the
number
third.
3, Back to the Future 2.
Oh wow.
Segue.
However, which one's Back to the
Dang.
Future 2?
Back to the Future 2 is they go into the future and
Yeah.
it's all futuristic-y and they have hoverboards.
Yeah. I
And
remember
then old Biff Tannen steals...
that. Who's Biff?
Biff is the bully guy.
Okay.
The bully
It's been a
guy
while since I've seen them.
Me too.
steals the DeLorean and goes back into the past and changes everything. And they have to fix it all.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah!
Dang.
It's a good movie and just a good series. Then I got The Hobbit as my number 2
Hobbit.
because The Hobbit as a whole,
It's not a prequel. Are you saying that's a prequel? It's not really a
no, The
prequel.
Hobbit as a whole is a prequel to
I mean,
Lord of the Rings.
I guess,
Lord
but
of the
it's
Rings
also
came out
very
first.
standalone.
I mean, I guess, but it is technically a prequel.
I guess it counts.
It is considered a prequel. No one likes it because it is a prequel.
I don't know that I've seen The Hobbit movie.
I like The Hobbit.
I read
It's a
the
long
book.
movie.
I liked the book.
That's the one with the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's really good.
And
Martin-
Gollum.
Martin
Everybody
Freeman.
likes Gollum.
Well, Gollum's in Lord of the Rings.
He's in the... Doesn't he die?
No. Yes.
He doesn't fall
in
into
Lord of
the
Rings.
volcano?
It's in Lord. That's not in the Hobbit though.
Oh. Hobbit.
Hobbit's good. No one
Hobbit
likes
is
it
good.
because
I like
they
it.
think Lord of the Rings is better. But I mean,
What's his name? Elijah Wood, actor.
Gollum?
Hobbit.
Hobbit? No,
I
wait.
feel like his name was Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood might be Frodo in Lord
No, I
of the
think
Rings.
it's the main dude, the dark colored long hair.
Bilbo in Hobbit is played by Martin Freeman.
Morgan
I mean, it's
Freeman.
not Elijah
Martin
Wood.
Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's Frodo
That's Frodo?
from Lord of the Rings.
Hmm.
Frodo.
Okay, well now I'm officially confused. I don't think I've
Frodo.
ever seen the Hobbit
Just
movie.
think of the
though.
chubby dude saying Frodo.
I guess I've only read the book. I don't know that I've ever seen the movie.
I think it's a good movie. And then for my number one top sequel of all time, Men in Black 2.
Men in Black 2. Oh.
We're gonna do this again. Which one's that one?
Men in Black 2.
Men in Black 2 is...
That is where
You
explain it.
Kay's memory is wiped,
Yeah.
and Will Smith is trying to get his memory back.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he
Gotcha,
knows a
gotcha,
lot of
gotcha.
stuff. Will Smith
Gotcha.
knows a lot of stuff about him, and he's like calling it out. And he's
Yeah.
like, "How do you know this stuff?"
And he's like, bro,
And
we
it's
used to
like-
work together. And he's like, no, we didn't.
And so they partner up again, and it's really
Gotcha.
awkward, and it's not like working out
Yeah, and then...
until the end. They like realize, or like,
Well,
oh,
no,
crap.
they partner up, and then they have to go to this illegal alien smuggler guy who has a deneuralizer.
Oh,
And they
deneuralize.
deneuralize him, and he's like, I got it. And yeah,
That's where like they ride that weird vehicle with like the one wheel that goes around.
that's Men Back 3.
Crap, just kidding.
Yeah, I know my Will Smith movies.
Will Smith. Ooh, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
What's the one with the robots again?
Robot.
I, Robot.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Gosh.
Ooh, I Am Robot.
You're over here don't know any Will Smith movies.
I know some of them. I just don't know the ones.
I Am Legend is depressing.
It's so good though.
Oh,
Ugh.
like being in a whole like city or what's the area he's in? Like
I think New York.
New York by
Yeah.
yourself, surviving with like monsters that come out at night.
It's either New York or Seattle. Doesn't really matter. But like Jesus.
There's the bridge,
So probably New York.
the bridge that goes between them. Well, but that doesn't help because
Yes,
you don't know
or
which one you're in.
Seattle. I don't know.
Darn it.
Oh man, it's a good movie though. Would recommend. Not what we're talking about technically, but you know. Also Wild Wild West.
Well, what's that?
Wild Wild West. It's
Wild Wild West?
Will Smith.
Well.
It's a cowboy movie, and
He's a cowboy.
yeah, and he fights Dr. Loveless, who created a giant robot spider.
He doesn't seem very cowboy-ish.
Nope.
I don't know how to explain that, but he just doesn't seem like he could be a
Doesn't
cowboy.
have the hick in him.
He's not cowboy-like.
Nope.
He's
like-
decently cowboyish in the movie. I don't know, it's weird.
He's in a suit vibe.
A suit
Like Men in
vibe.
Black.
Yeah, it's like in most
Don't
of his
see him
movies
in-
he's wearing like
No chaps.
suits.
Okay, was Will Smith in the new Annie?
I don't know. I've never seen
Annie?
it. But he's
Yeah,
in
have
Aladdin.
you guys seen Annie?
Annie?
If
Nope.
you're referring to the newish one that came out
The
several
remake.
years ago,
The Hard Knock
then
Life?
yes.
Okay, was Will Smith in that?
Oh!
I don't know.
He was the dad.
No, but he wasn't, and I'm so confused by it.
Wait.
I swear he was the dad. I swear, but he's not. He's not the dad in the movie. Look it up. And while you're doing that,
What's the year? 2014?
probably
Sounds right.
while you're doing that, I suppose
Oh,
you should.
it's Jamie Foxx.
But he's in the movie. He has to. I swear he's in the movie, right? Will Smith,
Will Smith.
right? I don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna wrap this podcast up.
Nope.
30 minutes. That's
Not
a
in
pretty
it.
good podcast. Go us.
Yeah, he's not in it.
We'll see you guys next podcast.
That's all we have time for today. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe and go check out the Explora social medias. We got Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and if you're really invested, go check out our Twitter. That's all for today, and hope you have a great day.